Hey everybody, Cheryl Echeverria Travel, and it's the last day of January for 2024. That's right, January 31st, 2024. And I'm here for some great travel, not maybe some great, maybe not so great. It's so travel news for cruising today. So I hope you'll enjoy, participate. Let's chat about it. Okay, before we start off, please hit the bell and subscribe here so you'll get the latest and greatest from your favorite travel agent, Cheryl Echeverria. I also just have to show off my sweatshirt. Yes, it's cold here in Florida, and this is my Norwegian Epic sweatshirt. Yay! Norwegian Epic was the very first cruise ship Nelson and I went on when we first started becoming travel agents, and we loved the Epic. It's still one of our favorite ships. It doesn't have all the dings and whistles that it had on when she first sailed. The godmothers of the ship were the Rockettes, and we got to meet Jeffrey Zarkarian and so many other great people on that ship. So oh, yes, Legends in Concert was playing. So they have Michael Jackson, Rod Stewart, and so many other. If you've never seen Legends in Concert, it's a great show. It shows all over the country, but primarily in Las Vegas. So if you have a chance to see it, go ahead and see it. And we also saw Blue Man Group. So they had tons of entertainment at that time on their Norwegian ships, just like they do right now. But today, okay, let's see. If you haven't heard, this is some fun new things going on, especially if you're Carnival cruisers. If you haven't seen on the football commercials and all that, because Carnival has been promoting on all the football, and you might even see it on Super Bowl. But anyway, they have a brand new beach retreat destination on Grand Bahama Island. It's called Celebration Key. This is going to be available to sail into on your ships from Florida or any of the Caribbean hotspots that you traveled to, from New York or from Florida or from South Carolina, wherever you're sailing from on Carnival. You'll get to go to this destination. And I'm going to have a link in the video below that you could go and see what it's going to look like. It's more than just being on the beach. It's more going to be feeling like you're at an all-inclusive resort. Carnival has really outdone itself on this. So please book your cruises for next summer for this, because it's going to be a fantastic place to visit on your cruise for your excursions and other places. So stay tuned. Echeverria Travel here on YouTube will be bringing you more and more. But the subject was, and if you saw my announcement on TikTok and Facebook, how not to get sick on a cruise ship. Now, let's just remember, we have just barely gotten out of the COVID pandemic. I'm sorry, there's non-believers out there. I don't care if you got your shots or not. Even when you travel in general, on a cruise ship, in a resort, whatever, there's a lot of closed spaces, you're bound to get sick, especially if you're not washing your hands if you've been coffee. Okay, so it's not just the kiddies and them not protecting themselves. Remember, if you have a cough, or worse, you've been sick, and you've had the Montezuma stomach virus, and we all know what that is if you around my age, but it's called neurovirus now, because if you're not in Mexico, it's called neurovirus. And not every single cruise ship has it. And in fact, the cruise lines are very clean, and they have to sanitize the ships when people get off the ship from being sick. So let's remember, number one rule, if you're sick, don't cruise. Number two, You got a cough, cover your mouth. I shouldn't have to tell you this. We're all adults here. If you have to tell the kids, it's fine. Tell the kids. If you have to wear a mask, I have had a cough because I got allergies. And when I go out, I don't want people to get sick. So I wear a mask. I think it's polite and everything else. And that way you don't give it to everybody else. If you're concerned, right out of every single restaurant, buffet, especially at the buffets, wash your hands before and after. They have gloves there too. A lot of people go to the Chinese restaurants here and other destinations. They want the gloves, they put them on, but wait, I don't know what happens when you're on a cruise ship. You don't want to do that anymore. Washy, cover your mouth. Let's do the washy song. Yay! You take the soap and you rub it in your hand, and you rub it in your hand, and you rinse it off, and you're all clean. Okay, so washy, cover your mouth. Okay, you might hear me coughing because I still got a bad cough, so I apologize ahead of time. Again, to listen to us more and more on YouTube, hit the like button. Please comment below. We'd like to hear if you've been sick with the norovirus on a cruise ship, or you know people that have. You can even get a norovirus at going to a buffet restaurant here. I mean, come on now. A lot of people coughing, they're touching their faces. You can get sick on the airplane because it's closed and people are coughing. They don't care. So I gotta go all over you. So anyway, and my mother's guilt, I'm Jewish. There you go. Okay, so it's not just on where you would think. I mean, yeah, Carnival Jubilee had it. Queen Victoria to Cunard on one of their cruises, and also Region 7 Seas has had it. So it's not just the cheap budget cruises, it is all of them. Another topic here. Okay, how not to get arrested and banned for life on a cruise ship. Hello. Okay. Don't bring drugs with you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A couple that was arrested on the Norwegian Joy during the transatlantic cruise to England. They were caught with that wacky tobacco, that stuff that makes you go, whoo, when you smoke it. I know, I remember my high school days. They were found with 150 pounds of that in separate, what's it now? So they suck all the air out and they put it in there. I don't know how the drug dogs didn't smell it, but they had it in 2 suitcases. And whether or not you could take it here in the United States does not mean you could transport it on a cruise ship. Doesn't mean you could transport it on an airline. Doesn't mean you could transport it on a train. This is for your personal use in your home. And 150 pounds of marijuana is a little fishy if you ask me. So anyway, they are not only going to jail and on trial, but they are banned for life with Norwegian Cruise Lines. And their name is going to all the other cruise lines, because once you're banned from one, oh, you could get banned from all of them. Let's see. And that's it for today for oh no, here's the final thing. Carnival and all its subsidiaries from P&O, Costa, Cruise Line, Princess, Holland America have canceled 12 itineraries. Now, this is not in the Caribbean, ladies and gentlemen. This is in the Red Sea. And if you don't know why, go and watch the news. Okay, I'm not trying to be snotty, upset, or whatever, but no, you don't want to go right now with the Gaza war going on. You could travel to Egypt because Egypt, where you go to Cairo and Alexandria, is not close to that area where you want to travel to. I should know. I have family over in Egypt. They're fine. Everything's okay there for now. Nothing's on, everything's still very safe for Americans to go to Egypt. And that's a great place. If you ever been to the pyramids and the temples and all that, like, it's a fantastic trip. Oh my God, if you always wanted to be an archaeologist, that is a fantastic place to go. But unfortunately, if those trips were connected with Egypt for a Red Sea itinerary, they are moving and dispersing those itineraries. But again, if you're going to Egypt and Turkey or Egypt and Greece, you should not have a problem because that's the Adriatic Sea, not the Red Sea, okay? You gotta know your geography. Aegean Sea is also called the Aegean Sea, okay? So let's make sure we know where we're traveling to. And I mentioned this the other day, okay? The Bahamas was raised a travel security level for U.S. Travelers to the Bahamas to a level 2. And people are freaking out about that. A level 2, that's nothing. You know what the United States is at and has been? It's been at level 3 and level 2. So depending on the time of year or when you've traveled, we have been up there. So the Bahamas, I have never had a problem. Jamaica is at a level 3. And I'm going to tell you how to stay safe when traveling to these countries. Like, I mean, unless I'm telling you, you know you can't go to Cuba. You know you can't go to Iraq, Iran, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Venezuela right now because of all the controversy going on down there. There are many countries that are off limits and banned from U.S. citizens traveling to. North Korea, another one. Why? You've been living under a rock for over 50 years if you don't know that one. Again, just trying to have some humor here, not trying to be rude or nasty to anybody. So if you feel that way, I apologize ahead of time. So I'm still trying to find my way, trying to find my jokey side here. So, but anyway, yeah, there are certain destinations in the world we cannot travel to or may not want to. So that being said, okay, and you know, the Red Sea also includes the Suez Canal. So if that was a dream destination, I know people here love going to the Panama Canal and locks and all that. You haven't done that yet? Well, you're missing out on that as well. Okay, we're coming to the end of the day. I hope to bring you some more travel news in the next few days. Maybe some other interesting thick stuff coming up, but not just from cruise lines. Maybe some destinations, maybe all-inclusive resorts. Just remember, at Cheveria Travel, we're a full-service travel agency. We do from soup to nuts, whether it's on cruise or dry land travel, escorted or customized travel planning for you, your family, and your group, including right now, I am doing a dragon boat competition group that's looking to go to Italy for over 20 people. So we do them. I primarily work with adults only, mostly empty nesters, seniors 55 plus, and remember we also work with our veterans and those with special needs and disabilities, because I suffer from a lot of them myself, including from kidney failure, and I'm also legally blind. So anyway, Echeverria Travel, 631-456-5394. Please subscribe, hit the bell, subscribe all, and please comment. We love to hear from you. We need more followers. I'd love to hear from you. Question of the day, have you ever traveled on a cruise ship that has had norovirus, and how did you hold up? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.